This game is rated M for mature.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
A boy? I think.
It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
This is gonna catch really bad on the mic. Click, click.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Hello everyone, I'm Replay Ty Heretic, and welcome to Fallout 3, published by Bethesda Game Studios in 2008 on the Xbox, PlayStation 3, and PC. I will take a few minutes to set up my character and everything, so I'll quick lapse to when I'm done, and I'll see you guys then. It's probably the ugliest face in the history of mankind. Let's make it uglier. Oh, now I remember why I didn't use this controller. Really like this controller too. Stop. Go.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in
What is
cardiac arrest. Start compressions.
James.
Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? Number one man. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat.
This one's on the house.
Fail to meet my expectations and there will be repercussions.
James and his cheery chatter.
Decorations,
May your future be bright.
toys, and this Don't look straight into the light,
Just
pal.
like home.
You'll hurt your eyes. It's just something you get used to down here.
Right.
Come on over here, son. Come on.
Okay.
Walk to Daddy.
I had to real quick change controllers in between character creation, so... forgive me
There
that.
you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Goo Goo Gaga and shit. Open the door, walk out, and grab that Nuka-Cola truck. Yeah, there we go. Got it. I got it. Okay, push Y to jump. And then you can press A on things to select them, like for the book. And then RB is to like the right stick is to grab things. And we don't have the option right now because we're too young to see ourselves. But if you press LB, you can go into third-person view, and we'll see that later. Okay, you're special. Special is the 7 stats that you use in this game primarily. You got strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. I gotta fix this thing. S is for strength, and that means I'm strong. I can carry more toys and swing stuff all day long. Strength increases your Strength will increase your power with melee weapons, and will also increase how much you can carry. You can increase that by a couple tabs. P is for perception, a long, funny word. It means what I tasted, smelled, saw, and heard. So, what that allows us to do is, perception allows us to increase the viable range at which we can see enemies, and that's a future thing that we might need. E is for endurance, and that's how long I can play. I'm really always healthy and have energy all day. Endurance... I don't remember what endurance does. I do believe it allows you to increase your AP. C is for charisma. It's why people think I'm great. I make my friends all laugh and smile and never want to hate. Charisma allows you to increase your speech and barter stats, something used for trade and speech options that you might need later down the road in the game. I is for intelligence. It means I'm really smart. I use my brain for lots of stuff like science, math, and art. Intelligence allows you to increase your science skills and various other things like medicine, and allows you to better your skills in things like that. A is for agility, and that's how I get around. I move real fast and easy, and I never make a sound. Agility increases your sneak, your movement speed, and I do believe it also increases your AP. And my stopwatch is about to die. Perfect. And L is for luck, and it's simple, you see. It means that good things always happen to me. Luck allows you to better find things in loot crates, like metal boxes or gun lockers, such like that. And let's review. All of our points have been assigned, and that's what our current stats look like. You can actually take away points for your perception, so I can be blind if I wanted to, or I can be really unlucky and I can be like super strong man or something. But for now, this is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take my Nuka-Cola truck. Oh, it's burnout. Aw, eh. I wasn't out.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible.
Fine.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
Oh, okay. Follow our dad, and then we can lapse forward onto the next part of our lives. Ah, the lights.
These experiments
Don't be a
are
damn fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I miss her. I miss her so.
Stanley, you
Okay.
turned the lights on too
Loud.
fast. You blinded the poor kid.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
So now we're
birthday!
ten.
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down
now you
here in
look at
Vault
me.
101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was
Dad,
10.
don't push me.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
You didn't fool me. I just pretended not to know.
You're such a liar. Okay, if you're so smart, what did I get you for your birthday?
I really have no idea.
Ha! I knew I'd surprise you. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak, issue 14, and with no missing pages. I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not, imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Enjoying yourself?
Okay, so the Pip-Boy is our internal time device, or our internal in-game HUD device. It allows us to look at our stats, our special points, should we get things that increase or decrease our skills. There are armors and such like that that'll do that. Our total skills, there are 13 base skills. You got barter, big guns, energy weapons, explosives, lockpick, medicine, melee weapons, repair, science, small guns, sneak, and speech and unarmed. We'll get into them when we level up, naturally. Then, of course, you have perks. We'll get into those when we get one. And general. It tells us all of our basic stats, like how many things we've done with what. Blocks picked, years hacked, things killed. And, you have your karma, which is to the right. It says neutral, vault dweller. We have a neutral karma right now because we haven't done anything that alters our karma in a good or bad way yet. Items will allow us to sort through our things. Weapons is basically weapons. That's all you need to know. Apparel is armors and armor, helmets, and things like that. So far, we're wearing our jumpsuit. That's what we have. Aid, we have Grognak the Barbarian, and Grognak the Barbarian is a book. Books increase your base skills by 1. There's a perk later in the game that will double the points that you get, so you'll get 2. Miscellaneous, which is like things that you can put together for crafting items, and of course the ammunition, which are for some weapons, basically guns. And of course in data, you have your local map, which is a map of Vault 101. We haven't explored it yet, so it's all in the fog of war. Then you have the world map. As you can see, the world of DC is vast. The Capital Wasteland is vast in itself. And of course you have quests, which will allow us to find out what our quests are. We can map our active quests or show what the location of the quest is for us. And of course you have notes. You can find active quest notes, or you can find just random notes sprawled around the world. And of course the radio, which you can tune in and you can listen to music and such.
Nice party.
Or you can listen to broadcasts and get hints about future things.
Happy birthday. Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
You didn't have to bring me a present, Mrs. Palmer.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go, a nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
And my stopwatch just died.
Andy, wait!
How's it going, pal?
I think I have cake on my face.
Oh,
What do you think, Dad?
Allow me to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nosebleed.
I would offer you a piece of cake, but
How's it going, pal?
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer.
I have so many things I want to say to Butch. Oh dear. How about we share it? Half for me, half for you. That's fair, right?
How about we share it? What are you, 5? Give me that sweet roll, I'm gonna pound you.
Go soak your head, Butch. I'm not giving you my sweet roll.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Look, Butch.
You're gonna be sorry, you
I
little
don't think his puny arm is strong enough to lift that Pip-Boy.
Daddy, I
Hold
told
still,
you not
Punk.
to act all official. I know you were joking, but I'm not
Butch,
sure anyone
what do you think you're doing? Leave him alone.
What are you looking at?
People always
You all right,
enjoy
son?
my little speeches.
He didn't hurt you, did he?
Besides,
What do
that
you think
friend
we
of
should
yours
call our
could use a
gang?
reminder
It's
that
gotta be
life is
totally
not all
killer.
fun and games.
Hey, how about...
Ugh, this is supposed to
going,
be a
Carl?
party, you know? Fun? You should try it sometime, Daddy.
Oh my god, so many people are talking.
What's Butch's problem, anyway? I can't believe he tried to start a fight at your own birthday party. What a jerk.
That jerk tried to steal my sweet roll.
God, he really is a butthead. Oh well, you can always count on Butch to make an ass of himself. Get it?
Come on, Wally. You always have good ideas.
Amada knows puns.
Yeah.
Do you think we surprised him?
The Mackers.
I'm sure
Super
of it,
cool,
Amanda.
right?
Never suspected a thing. Now go on and enjoy yourself.
Thanks for coming, Stanley.
I want
I
to sit
know
on
you
the chair.
were busy with the water
Dang it.
purifier.
Yeah.
Everything's fine, I hope.
Oh, sure, nothing to worry about. Me and Andy got her all fixed up
There we
again
go.
last night. Good as new.
Aw,
I wasn't worried.
dang it.
You can fix
Children
anything,
cannot
right?
use that.
Anyway,
Oh, damn.
I'm glad you could make.
Maybe boat rats.
You guys during the party, Mrs. Palmer.
Enjoying
I helped
yourself?
with
Snakes,
decorations,
rats,
you know.
lizards.
Well,
The
Oh,
six.
really?
I've got to think about it.
Lovely. You did such a splendid job.
Jonas?
Hey, Doc. We're all set down here.
Thanks.
Hello, Officer
I'll
Gomez.
send them right down.
I'm glad you could make it.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Glad to be here. I think it's important to keep in touch with the young people. You know, it's part of my job. Plus, well,
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, my dad and Amada threw me a great party, didn't they?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers.
I don't.
And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it.
Thank you. I'll treasure it always. Is that all?
Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
like parties.
Go down to the reactor level. Now this shows off the notes thing.
The average life
As you
expectancy
see,
of a resident in a properly maintained vault is
it's
92.3
a
years.
really weird poem. Yeah, exactly. it's really weird. Gray walls. Yep, gray walls.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid. I'm 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Okay. Let him time-lapse his way over here.
Are you ready for your surprise?
What kind of surprise?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Here? We can't shoot a gun here.
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on.
So here we get to learn about basic shooting. You fire with the right trigger, and if you want to aim down the sight and be more accurate, press the left trigger. can take out the rad roach normally, however, we can use the system in Fallout 3 that allows us to hit specific body parts. VATS, or the Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System. Basically what this allows us to do is, well, if I wanted to, I could shoot Joe. I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Okay. So it shows the percentage of the percentage of us actually being able to hit the body part with the percentage there, 95%. We have a 95% chance of hitting. And then if we select the body part with right trigger, we can hit the body multiple times. There you go. That's how you use VATS.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
Let's fast forward a few more years.
I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take.
If you say so, Dad.
Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the GOAT. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Bye, Dad.
Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck.
So one thing that you want to collect before you actually leave is this bobblehead for medicine. The smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds. And our medicine skill permanently has been increased by 10 points. Wrong button. So where is it? There it is, the skills. As you see here, sorry, I'm spacing out right now. Our skills are locked at 15 to 17 points for specific things. However, are increased by various things. Like the melee weapons and the speech are actually increased by 2 points each because of our jumpsuit that we're wearing. However, the bobbleheads that we find increase our skill points by 10. If you find a special, then it increases your point by 1. Good idea to use them.
Good morning. Stop in the school and before class, eh?
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amata. Yeah? What do you want?
What's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
If you keep messing with her, the Overseer's gonna come down on your gang.
Like I'm gonna listen to a little shrimp like you. Get lost, Poindexter.
That's actually the first time I ever failed that speech. Okay. Leave her alone or you'll answer to me.
And who are you? Her boyfriend? Ha! Keep talking like that, boy, and we'll send you back to your daddy with a few broken bones for him to fix.
That's it, Butch. You and me. Right now.
You've got to be kidding me. Come on, tunnel snakes. This twerp needs another lesson.
Butch,
Why
stop
me?
it! Leave him alone!
Guy, huh?
Please,
Hit him again.
stop fighting!
Oof! I'm hit!
This isn't solving anything!
Shut up, Amata. This is how the game works. Blindly punching things.
This isn't solving anything!
It's more hilarious that I'm actually doing this outside my office.
This isn't solving anything!
Just hit Butch a few times. Everyone else, you can...
Hit him! Hit him again!
Did you see that, Butch? I nailed him a good one.
Stop. Stop. I have shit to do today.
This isn't solving anything!
Where's Butch? There he is.
Come on, tunnel snakes. This little... You're pathetic. This isn't even worth our time. You and your little girlfriend have fun together. We're out of here.
Okay.
Come on, tunnel snakes. Let's go.
Nice.
Whatever you say, Butch. You're the boss.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
Sure, I'm ready. I bet I'll ace it.
I'm sure you
Wipes the
will,
blood off his face.
especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
Let's go.
Just sit
Let's
back
go,
here.
people. The overseer's patience is limited.
Oh, my controller is messing up again. Sit down, me. Damn it. This is what I have to put up with every day. This controller sucks. I swear to God, I'm not even touching it.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
But, Doctor, wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity?
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Medicate the infected area to the best of your abilities.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property.
Stop.
What do you do?
Lead the boy to safety and then turn him into the overseer.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Catcher.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do?
Offer your most prized possession for the resident's life.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Use a bobby pin to pick the lock on the door.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Large doses of an anti-mutagen agent.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Slip some knockout drops into the resident's Nuka-Cola and take the comic book when he's unconscious.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Break into the locked medicine cabinet and replace his high blood pressure medication with sugar pills.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
All these choices seem wrong, but I'll choose the overseer.
Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat.
Stop.
I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off. Or to pray, as the situation warrants. Well, well. Pip-Boy programmer, eh? Stanley will finally have someone to talk shop with.
Well, that's what I've always wanted to be. My dreams are finally coming true.
Yes, It's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the goat occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
Okay, so here we get to choose what our skills are based in. I'm going to put this in here, and then everything else looks okay. You can see that medicine has increased by 15 points now, so we get a lot of points. And the funny thing is if you really wanted to, you could put them in things that you know you're not going to use and just go on with playing through the game normally. This actually does affect your game very easy, very much. I'm going to put science into small guns, though. And that does it. Okay, so we should go out this classroom and that will advance us further into the story. But I've already reached my limit. So in the next episode of Fallout 3... So in the next episode of Fallout 3, we will go further into our lives and potentially escape the vault. I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Fallout 3.